special shout outs to my boss D Black. Thank you so much for the birthday cake. I loved it. We're about to go straight into our question of the day. But before then, if you want to wish your baby girl a happy birthday, our social media platforms are open. You can go to enjoyment_radio on Twitter, and we are Enjoyment Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Let's set the ball rolling.
Enjoyment Radio.
We're about to go straight into the question of the day. In the remark or in the ever celebration of my birthday, the question of the day is surrounded around birthdays, and I'm excited about it because I have a couple of answers for this question, but let me still ask everybody on our social media platform, and let's find out what they have to say about it. What is the most remarkable present you have ever received from someone dear to you? What is the most remarkable birthday present you have ever received from someone dear to you? Let me come to you, Trigger. What's up, bro?
A day. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. So, the question of the day: what's the most remarkable present you have gotten from someone close to you or dear to you? Let me put it that way.
Remarkable. I've gotten gifts, but for the remarkable one, I haven't yet gotten one yet.
I mean, since childhood, ever since you were a kid, you never got like a huge birthday present, like a huge birthday cake, a huge party. They threw a party for you and all that. You never got that?
Growing up, birthdays wasn't really much of a big deal for us.
Okay.
So we weren't getting much, though we were also not expecting much, so we didn't get much.
Okay.
And then maybe I got a few gifts from friends. Maybe I would say, I don't want to mention this, but then the remarkable one I can always think of was singlets. Getting a singlet from a girlfriend.
There's someone on Instagram, Easy33, Easy_33 says boxers and singlets.
Yeah.
What is with boys and boxers and singlets?
We should be asking you.
That is what.
You should be asking who?
No, you per se, but I mean your gender, because that's what you.
That's what you get.
Because it's
normally
hard
get
to find out what a man wants. That's the truth.
Really?
It's hard to find out what a man wants. Do you know?
Yeah, but then we don't want that much.
You don't want that much.
Yeah.
Okay, so on your birthday, what would you want?
My birthday, I wouldn't want much. Probably anything that I don't have, and it's not quite expensive. So yeah, for that one, it does for me.
That's a lot.
For that one, it does for you.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting because I can't begin to fathom exactly what men would want on a birthday, because right now what you're doing, you're not giving me a direct answer as to what you want. What it happened for the world inside, what it happened inside Accra.
Enjoyment Radio.
Right now we're going all the way to London. We're going all the way to the UK to speak to the CEO of Aquaba UK. Now, he's saying Ghanaian music doesn't cut across. We are left behind. CEO of Aquaba UK is talking. DJ Nemesis, let me come to you. What do you feel about what Mr. Denisteria is talking about?
I'll say he's right, because if you listen to some of the Ghanaian music out there, honestly, it really doesn't even meet the standard. Even with let me go a bit technical here, with the weight of the song, you listen to it and it's like it's flypaper weight. It can't do anything anyway. I mean, who would want to associate themselves with something like that?
But you see, we get to say all these things here, but when I'm shocked, because what is what's the name of this? Kelvin Boy doing that is different from what the Maven boys are doing. There's no difference when it comes to the songs.
There's a lot.
There's no difference when you listen to Jackie and you listen to Thames. I don't see the difference.
Well, there is a lot of difference. I don't know, but today our sound. First of all, before for music, music is a whole venture on its own, and also, I think the production that goes into our music, the quality that involves in those production is not as compared to that of the Nigerians. For example, a song like, which song should I use? Let's say.
Don't mention names. They'll come for you.
Yeah, let me say maybe a song from Ashake, where you listen to the progression, the sound, the instrument, and the things that go into it. When you pick another Ghanaian song that is also trending here, when you pick the two and you compare, you will see the weight over there. You see one feels lighter than the other. So one, I would say, music has a soul. I don't know if anybody knows about this, but yes. I feel music has a soul. So until that soul is felt in your music,
Enjoyment Radio.
If we don't feel it, it will be as low quality as any other person would think it is. Okay, but there are songs that when you listen to it, you know that this song is really, there is a lot to the song. Even when you hear the instrumentation alone, it brings something to mind. But today's productions, it just maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, then we are off to the next one.
Okay.
See, but formerly, the one that the guy is speaking about, the one they used to promote back then, the Ahonka Womb, the Showbiz, those songs, when you listen to them again, it takes you back to another journey. A journey that...
But wouldn't you argue that already here in the new dispensation that we are in, music comes and goes easily?
It comes...
Especially with the influx of social media, TikTok challenge, and every artist that is coming out now is coming out with a TikTok challenge.
Yeah.
You get it? So now, when someone is dancing to one song, by the time you realize there's another song in line coming.
Yeah.
So you cannot just say that it is only Ghanaian songs that are fading away. I know a song that probably came in the beginning of the year. That's what is Nigerian music, which has faded out by this time.
We are not saying Nigerian musics are also not fading out. We are not just limiting it to Nigerian music.
Okay.
But then, for you see, Amapiano. Amapiano is like a vibe. So it moves from one song onto the next song. Okay. And Nigerians, what I think Nigerians are doing is they are sticking to one part. So even if one song fades, another is replacing it. But Ghanaians are not sticking to one part. Today, someone is doing Afro beats, another person is also doing hip life, another person is also doing hip hop, and all these people are all feeding off the small community that listens to music.
But then you cannot say that someone who is very good in one genre, should go and should leave his genre and go and do something else. Fine, it's okay to know that an artist is versatile.
Yeah.
But if me, Rya Anakwa, I'm good at hosting programs, so I'm good at hosting the Bright Time Show. It is my stronghold. I'm not letting go of that to go and host a morning show.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah. So
I really don't get the whole progression of this whole situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
But do you recall that at some point
we are going round and round and round? Let me ask this very question so that we put an end to it. What do you think Ghanaian musicians, or what do you think the music industry in Ghana is doing wrong? Let me come to you.
Enjoyment Radio.
Nemesis.
We need a conscious effort. We need to go back to the drawing board, start all over, and push one agenda as a united front. I think it's helping others with that. We just need to go back to the drawing board and plan well, and then go back out there, because if we leave it the way it is, there's nothing going to come out of it. Everybody for himself.
trigger?
Well, I think for me, what I think should be done is that if Afrobeat or if it's hip life that is popping in Ghana and it's something that we want to champion, we should just push all the energy, the resources and everything to champion that agenda, irrespective of whether you are a hip hop artist, dancehall artist or anything. Let's find composers. Let them compose songs that will push that agenda. There's nothing wrong with having people write songs for you. If you can't write songs, if that is not your specialty and you cannot write songs, but it's an agenda. So if we can get composers to write songs that will push that agenda, let's get it into our system, because sometimes someone is so good at rapping but they don't see themselves as in the space of high life or singing. So what do? You try to feature a singer, someone who sings. So if we need to push a certain agenda, let's find people who we can invest in to push that agenda for us. Because if you in recent times you can see the high life songs coming up are really good. So if these people are the ones writing songs and are also putting out good content, I think our resources should focus on that and push it. And let's stop saying today one person will say I'm doing hip life, one person will say I'm doing dancehall, one person will say, so there will always be splits. You get me? But if we are all saying, oh, I'm a hip hop artist, but then I'm doing high life because we are pushing high life, it will take us somewhere.
But yes, I understand you perfectly where you're coming from. We should try to push one agenda, but when you look at other countries, people still do different genres.
Yes.
When you go to the United States, people do hip hop, people do pop music, people do R&B. You get me? And
yes.
Now Afrobeat is even penetrating the United States of America.
Yes.
So are you saying that the United States or the US is pushing an agenda only behind hip hop or only behind R&B or only behind pop? I don't think it is possible. Yeah. So I feel like fine, there should be a conscious effort to boost the music industry here in Ghana, but I don't think that it should be just one genre. Fine, high life is our own, yes, and it will remain our own. Yes. So we could just do a great job, yeah, a better job at preserving it. Yeah, but saying that move away and just push one agenda with one genre, I don't think that is feasible to me. But I also get where you're coming from, because we are still a growing industry. You understand me? So yes, on that note, we are going straight into music break. DJ Nemesis, the one and only, is right here to make you get shaking in your seat. I know it is raining and you are probably gloomy. You know, when it comes to rains in Accra, everybody wants to run for shelter because flood issues, homeless people, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, just know that Enjoyment Radio has got you. But you can also keep your comments coming on all our social media platforms. Our question of the day is, what is the most remarkable birthday present you have gotten from a relative, a close friend? But I'm making it broader. Anybody at all. Maybe it's your birthday and some random person decided to surprise you, but through that surprise you realize that, listen, this is like the best birthday present I have ever gotten in my life. Please send in your comments on enjoyment_radio on Twitter, and we are Enjoyment Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. We'll be right back.
Flames on the beat.
All of you who have been wishing me on social media, I just want to say thank you so much for your warm wishes. Thank you to Miss N and my boss D Desmond Blackmore, for that beautiful lovely cake you presented to me today. So shout outs to my station manager, Kweku Styles himself, my beautiful producer, Miss Marigold. How can I forget my men in the engine room, Andre and Brian? Of course, with my boys in the studio, DJ Nemesis on the 1 and 2s, who sat in for DJ Otabil today, and my forever right-hand man, Mr. Trigger. My name is Rya Anakwa. You can call me Rya the Sugar Baby. Call me when you're flying.
Enjoyment Radio. Enjoyment Radio.